So hello again, everyone. Today we are in the final webinar of our Living Heritage for All project. So what we are going to do today, first I will provide you with short information about the project. Then I will tell more about project results because the main aim of today's webinar is to present the whole results that we have achieved during these 2 years. And finally, each of project partners will share their experience in testing workshops from another European country. And then we will give floor to questions and answers from the audience. So about the project, Living Heritage Project, we started in December 2020, and now it will finish also in the first days of December 2022. In the partnership, we are 7 organizations. Here you can see us on the map and also the names of each organization. So we are Creative Ideas from Latvia, the coordinator, Almarex from Bulgaria, Livadia Municipality from Cyprus, Varnava Folklore Company from Greece, Pro Arbeit from Germany, and Centrum für interkulturelle Bildung und Arbeit also from Germany. And finally, we have the Green Elephant Foundation from Poland. The objectives of the project were as follows: to provide an opportunity to explore European intangible cultural heritage for everyone. The idea is that we created different materials. I will tell more about them later. So we did create a study, also a guide and workshop descriptions that are now published online and therefore available to any person interested. Of course, we are doing everything we can to disseminate the knowledge about these materials locally in our networks and also nationally to different organizations in our countries. And the second objective of the project is to empower vulnerable groups with the help of intangible cultural heritage. This is because our organizations, each of us, are working with specific groups of society that we consider to be more vulnerable than others. And these include migrants, ethnic minorities, youth, seniors, people from disadvantaged areas, for example, rural areas with declining population and difficult economic circumstances, also people with disabilities. So the results that we have achieved with the project are, we have done a comparative study of the traditional festivals and foods or crafts related to these events in our 6 European countries. Secondly, we have created a trainer's guide, which includes a collection of recommendations and best practices, how to use cultural heritage to empower vulnerable groups based on our experience and also on the experience of other organizations in our countries. Finally, we have created a collection of workshops that presents cultural heritage of each of our countries. So they are concerns traditional foods and crafts and also drinks. And as you will see later in the slides, we have covered not only European countries, but because one of the partners from Germany, so ZIB, as they work with the migrants coming from all over the world, we have also created several workshops concerning the world in intangible heritage. Finally, all the results that I mentioned before are available on Heritage for All online learning platform. I will later also show how it looks like. Now I would like to say a few words also about the impact of the project. So what is the impact that we have hoped to achieve with the project? So first of all, if we talk about the target groups, so the vulnerable groups our organizations are working with, we want to increase accessibility of cultural heritage. We want to provide an opportunity to explore European cultural heritage, so not only our local heritage from our own countries, but also provide an opportunity to people to get to know better cultural heritage from other countries. And of course, it will lead to bigger results such as increased quality of life, social integration, and inclusion. For wider community, this project, we hope, will have an impact as well. So first of all, by recording how to make traditional drinks or foods or handicraft, we are transferring intangible cultural heritage to next generations, and not only from older generations to younger generations, but also within the same generation, people can learn from each other's skills. And this is how we are maintaining and raising the value also of our national identities, of our European identity, and our cultural capital. Finally, when we know more about other cultures, when we learn to interact with people from other cultures, it also, of course, contributes to tolerance, creativity, integration, and finally, accessibility of lifelong education. And for us, the organizations that are working with training or culture events, also for us, it has brought significant impact. So in particular, it has increased accessibility of knowledge and experience in promotion and safeguarding of cultural heritage. So we have learned from each other on the ways how we can work with the cultural heritage, and especially how to do it in order to empower more vulnerable groups of society. And the next, of course, this project has given us new innovative ideas, and we have found out about more ways how we can do activities for the promotion of European cultural heritage. And we are still in a brainstorming phase for next projects, because we really want to continue working with our intangible heritage. Now let's move specifically on the results of the project. So first of all, we created a creative study of traditional festivals. This is a really interesting material with very nice photographs and extremely interesting stories, almost 200 pages about intangible cultural heritage in our 6 countries. So Bulgaria, Cyprus, Germany, Greece, Poland, and Latvia. And the target of our study are, of course, non-governmental organizations, different education institutions, cultural organizations, municipalities, but also any person interested to find out more about the European culture. And this, as also the other results, as I mentioned before, is available on our online training platform. So secondly, we developed a trainer's guide on promoting and safeguarding local cultural heritage to empower vulnerable groups of society. In this publication, you can find best practices and also recommendations that we jointly made how to work with vulnerable groups by using cultural heritage. Here you will find also a number of best practices from our countries based on our own experience and experience of other organizations active in the field. Also, this result is available on our online learning platform. So finally, the result that we have been working very actively the last year is a collection of creative workshops. And the idea behind these workshops was to give opportunity to any interested person or organization to explore the European intangible cultural heritage related to traditional festivals. So what these workshops contain are different recipes, cooking workshops, workshops that allow you to do handicrafts, typical to one of our countries. I will now give more detailed information about the workshops that each country has offered in this collection, and there are altogether 22 workshops published on our online learning platform. So here you can see some examples from Latvia. So we have created 3 workshops. about Latvian puzurs, that's a traditional Christmas decoration. Also how to make a Latvian rug rug. So this is like a kind of a carpet that you can make from fabrics, and it's also a very good example where you can recycle different old clothes, like you can take an old t-shirt, cut it in small stripes, add them to each other and make a nice, really nice decoration for your house. Also in this workshop, we provide another option that you can make a round, small round rug and add it to a shopping bag. That's why the name Eco Bag. Finally, we give instructions how you can make a nice Latvian midsummer wreath. So this is a tradition that we do in midsummer in Latvia, from flowers that are blooming at that time of the year. Of course, it depends. I know that, for example, in Southern Europe, this could be done actually in the spring, not in summer. That's the time when flowers are blooming. Next, we can see 3 workshops from Greece. So first of all, we have a workshop about Greek cookies made from grape juice. Next, we have Greek traditional pasta, gougoulis or gougles in Greek. And then the third workshop is creating a Mrs. Lent. So that's a Greek custom that is done during the big Lent before Easter. Next, we have workshops from Cyprus. So we have a decorative Cypriot mosaic, a very nice workshop showing how you can make these beautiful artworks. Then we have Cyprus Easter flona, which are special breads made during Easter, filled with cheese and different spices. And then we have a nice workshop about making Cypriot coffee and olive pies. Now let's move to the workshops provided by our Bulgarian partners. So one is about making a Bulgarian pumpkin pie, which is made traditionally in autumn in Bulgaria. Then there's another workshop about Bulgarian traditional martenici, which is done in March, and about the different ways of how you can paint Easter eggs by using traditional methods. From Poland, we have a workshop how to make traditional Polish pizza with onions on top. Then about Polish Christmas Eve traditions. So these are croquettes and beetroot soup with dumplings, traditional foods. And finally, we have a very tasty workshop about sweets that are being eaten in traditional Polish Fat Thursday. From Germany, we have 4 workshops about the German culture. So here we have a gin workshop about Easter eggs, also made by painted by using traditional methods, table culture, so how to decorate your table, and finally cooking workshop about green sauce. And as I mentioned before, one of organizations, ZIP, they also created several workshops representing the world intangible heritage. So here we have a workshop about Afghan culture, about the Day of the Dead in Mexico, and about Latin dance as a cultural expression. As you can see from this call, we have created really a very comprehensive and interesting and exciting collection covering the intangible cultural heritage from all or 6 countries and even beyond that on world level. Here you can see we have our website, we have Facebook, and we have Instagram. that we invite you to check out. And I would like to show you also our platform. Let me share my screen. So here now you see our Living Heritage for All platform on Moodle. Here we have published also our 3 webinars. So you see the 2. Today's webinar will be published after the webinar. Here you can find all the workshops under the specific language. So I will show you the English version. And also here, Living Heritage for Trainers, this is the trainer's guide available here. So if we go into the English language, you can see here each of the workshop. By the name of the workshop, you can identify which country it comes from. And now I would like to present you shortly the workshop from Latvia as an example how a workshop looks like. So it's a workshop Latvian Midsummer Bread. So first you have a short story, then you have materials that you will need to make this particular handicraft, and then we have provided step-by-step instructions. So here they are made by, we have also photographs that show you how this bread is done. And many of the workshops also have some additional information, like here we have posted some more videos how flour bread can be made by using different methods. Let me go back to my presentation. And now, I offer our partners opportunity to share their experience during the project, and in particular, how did they succeed in testing workshops from another countries. So I will give the floor first to Svetla from Almarex.
Hello. Hello, everybody.
Hello, we can hear you, Svetla.
Okay. I'm Svetla Marinova. You know me. We represent Almarex, one organization from Bulgaria that participates as a partner in this project. Almarex is an organization that has been working for more than 20 years in the field of training and development of human resource, with a focus on vulnerable groups, unemployed young people up to 29 years old, elderly people 55 plus, and people with disabilities. The organization is a member of the Federation of Employers of Disabled People, and in organization works 2 people with disability. That is why we accept the work on this project, not only very responsibly, but also very emotionally, and we work wholeheartedly to realize the high goals of the project. One of the most exciting moments in the work on the project were the held workshops. We held 3 workshops and 1 workshops of our project partner from Greece. Now, with the greatest pleasure, we will tell you about our workshops in Bulgaria They created a lot of emotions and an exciting mood. We have tried to hold each workshop at time as close as possible to the actual real holiday in the country. We invite you to get to know our experience during these workshops. The first workshop is Martinica. You know this event, Bulgarian event. One of the most attractive tradition from Bulgaria's favorite event in Bulgarians, for Bulgarians people. This tradition is connected to Baba Marta holiday on 1st March. The preparation for this unique holiday begin already in February with the making of Martinets. A few days before 1st March, the streets of all towns and villages are flooded with kiosks offering Martinets, and everything look like a sea of white and red. Workshops is dedicated to the arrival of spring and connected of happiness, luck, love, life, love, and hope. It was held in the town of Sliven together with the foundation named Empathy Initiative. This foundation works with young people disabilities, and we invite in this in our workshops local trainers and citizens of the town Sliven. We also invite to a workshop the most famous Martinici craftswoman, this woman in the region, Aunt Danche, who demonstrate the making of Martinici very unique and old techniques to preparing Martinici. It is interesting to note that the Martinices made by these young disability people of Sliven were bought by the commercial bank in the city, and the funds went to the needs of people with disability. After our workshops, we went to the street, the community center, city's community center, had a celebration, and all people with good emotion go, and we all got involved in the celebration of the city. Now, in connecting the Martinica, I'd like to explain our thought about how our partners in the project held this workshop in their group. Really was extremely interesting for us to choose to test our to look at the workshops of our partners who choose to test our workshop, Martin. It's a very attractive event, I think, not only for Bulgarian. The partners from Latvia and Greece held this workshop in their group, and it was really great. we saw their videos and their pictures, how they organize in preparation this workshop. The materials for the participants were selected according to our instructions, and all steps were performed according to the instructions given by us. It was very exciting to watch how carefully the trainers explained step by step the making of the martinitsas, and indeed, in the end, you got wonderful martinitsa. Many thanks for your diligence and skill. Together with you, we experienced exciting moments, emotion of this training. We hope that this nice Bulgarian tradition will become yours in the future. Thank you, dear friends. It was a great job. We like very much your workshops. I continue about local workshops because they are full of emotions. The second workshops in Bulgaria was sweet pumpkin pie. In Bulgaria, this name banitsa. Banitsa is traditional food on the Balkan country, and especially in Bulgaria. Bulgarian people eat, consume banitsa every day for breakfast, for dinner, and banitsa makes made for ready crust or handmade crust, filling different things. For example, eggs and cheese, or apple, or Spanish, and of course with pumpkin. We choose pumpkin because this pumpkin pie associated with autumn and autumn celebration of harvest. Workshop has been in its final pumpkin pie, and we provide in the group with children and also old people, because everyone in Bulgaria like this pumpkin pie. The next workshop is Easter eggs. This workshop was held in the city Kazanlak at the end of March as training for the upcoming Easter holiday, so that everyone can paint eggs at home. The atmosphere was very cheerful, filled with a sense of celebration. Participants, this is the group of disability people, also invite their parents and children, all people involved in this celebration with this workshop. One of them draw, the other prepare painting eggs, and also participants competed for the most beautifully painted egg by being shown different coloring techniques. The atmosphere was so fun that mothers with children joined it, who also got involved in painting and drawing eggs. we had a great time in Kazanluk in the time of Easter days. And now, here is the moments of our workshop Easter eggs. And now we want to share our experience workshop Greek cookies made from grape juice. Greek cuisine is part of Balkan cuisine and is very close to Bulgarian. At the same time, there are also specific Greek dishes unpopular in Bulgaria, one of which we choose for our workshop. Workshop was held in Sofia. The interest in the training was high, although it was a peak moment of the pandemic. It was a bit difficult to find one of the ingredients but we managed to keep all the ingredients and preparation instructions. Our Greek friends in Bulgaria advised us to consume Greek cookies made from grape juice with Greek coffee. The recipe with full instruction and ingredients was distributed to those participants. People from the training group watched the preparation with interest and noted that the cookies was not difficult to prepare. When the sweets were ready, we will try it with coffee to the background of Greek music. It was very funny. We liked these sweets very much, so we decided to dedicate this day to our neighbor Greece. Thank you, Greece, for these cookies. That's all. It's very briefly, I try to explain our emotion, our experience, exciting moments of our workshops. Thank you for all of these workshops.
Thank you, Svetla, very much. It was an excellent example how you explored the Greek intangible heritage by making cookies, drinking Greek coffee, and with Greek music in the background. That's exactly what was one of the aims of the project, so that in each of our countries we can also experience some of the cultural heritage from another country, but not even going there. Thank you, Svetla. Excellent example. So next I would like to invite our colleagues from Livadia municipality in Cyprus to share their experience in exploring the intangible heritage of another country during this project.
Thank you. Hello to everyone. It's nice to see you all. Just to say that I'm coming from Livadia municipality, which is, as you already saw when you came to Cyprus, it's a home of a unique basket weaving folk art, which we use the canes for preserving this particular, let's say, cultural heritage of weaving of the canes. And for this reason, we have created the traditional museum in the municipality of Livadia, which is to create a space for preserving this traditional basketry. So let me share with you our presentation on the different workshops that we have implemented here in Livadia. For us, what was very important was to try to learn other traditions. I mean, to come together, because as we see, Europe, it's a very rich, has a very rich cultural heritage, very diverse. We can see that it's a very big mosaic of these cultural and creative expressions, and it shows this inheritance that we get from Europeans and this legacy. And what we realized when we were reading the different workshops from the partners is that we have a common heritage and common values that actually they bring us together. And this is something that is creating this uniqueness of the European identity. So we try to identify some of these workshops that they are more close to the Cypriot, let's say, traditions and having common traditions. So there was a lot of different workshops like the Bulgarian pumpkin pie, the traditional matronitsi, the eggs from Bulgaria, and the dyeing of Easter eggs with onion skin, something that we also do similar here in Cyprus. The Latvian midsummer wreath, the Latvian rack, the traditional Polish Fast Thursday, and also these croquettes from Poland with beetroot soup and these dumplings. So we tried to implement different workshops, tried to involve people coming from the community centers, not only of Livadia, but also to involve from other villages of Cyprus that they were interested. We have also youth center. We have people coming from immigrants from other different countries. We also try to involve also the children so they can start to learn the different traditions. So the first workshop that we tried was this, the Bulgarian traditional matronitsi, which is this symbol of coming of spring, fertility, and of the new beginning. And in Cyprus, for us, it has also, let's say, the same meaning. Is actually, we're doing this these small bracelets to welcome the spring, and we use the same colors as well. So it was a good opportunity on March to bring together the people so they can make their own martis and also to make their own martenitsa. We tried, it was a little bit difficult, but I think the result was okay, not the best, but at least we tried to do these small martenitsas, and which we find it really very, very nice to do. Then we tried to do the Bulgarian pumpkin pie. We had children with us, and also the youth center, and also a woman that here from the Livadia municipality, who is doing the Cypriot pumpkin pie. And with this, they were made usually they are made during the Orthodox Christmas Lent. So it was a good opportunity because now we're gonna have the Christmas Lent. So, and this is at a sweet, we also do it. And something innovative we did is that we managed to find a liqueur from pumpkin. So we combine, let's say, together the pumpkin kind with the pumpkin liqueur. And it was really very interesting to see how to do this process and to see the difference between how we make pumpkin pie in Cypriot and how we make the pumpkin pie as a Bulgarian recipe. In our case, it's more salty, it's more savory, but in the case of Bulgaria, it's a more gentle, tasty, and more aromatic Bulgarian dessert, which we really like it very well. And it goes also with the Cyprus coffee as well. Of course, the gin workshop, because it's something that we love here in Cyprus, the gin, and we are very proud that we are having finally the first distillery that produces the first Iceland gin. So how we organized this workshop was trying to bring people, volunteers actually, that they know a bit of how to make the gin with the different aromatics, and then we put the people to try to mix the different aromatics to make their own gin and to put them like in a bar, like feeling like they are, let's say, the ones that they are doing the mixology and they are the baristas behind and making their own gin and sharing it with the people around. The Latvian also EcoPack, which is this rag blankets. So we use the methodology with this round, and we try to do it also with the children, and they try to weave their own, let's say, rag blankets as well. It was also very, very nice for us to see the children to be involved in this process. Also, it was something that we were doing on the old times in Cyprus, in the Cypriot traditional rag. So it was bringing again these two cultures together. We also make these croquettes. We had the women coming from the Women Association of Larnaca, which is women coming from different countries like We have people coming from UK. We have also from Bulgaria, from Poland, from Latvia, people that they are living in the country and they are coming together in this women association. So they make these small dumplings, as we can see. I think they managed to do it really very well, and it was really very tasty after when we eat. And the Midsummer Wreath, we find the opportunity when there was a festival during the summer to organize this workshop, to bring, the people there and try to make their own wreath. And it was really very, very nice. We had children, we had the women also trying to do this workshop. So for us, this experience is that really we have really exciting workshops, authentic experiences that it can bring us together, is learning from other cultures, learning from other traditions, and it's bringing us together. It makes a strength and cooperation, and it's protecting our local identities and the national identity, and it makes us more pride and reminding us the common history and progress that we have made so far. So it was really a very nice experience, and I think we will also want to try more of these workshops because they are really interesting, and it's something that it will stay also and after the end of the project. So thank you very much for the partners for having these workshops.
Thank you, Evdokia, very much. You did so many foreign workshops. And that I think that really, I like what you said, that also these workshops allow us to understand how many common things we have in our cultures, even though we are geographically maybe far away, like we are in the north and you are.
It's true, it's true. It's bringing it together, and then you understand better and the other people and the other cultures, and you realize that there is so many things in common, and it's really nice to see this.
And I think it's fantastic that we all see that the results that we have done in this project will be sustainable. So we will use them also after the project. I think that's wonderful. So next, we would like to hear from our colleagues from Greece, from Varnava, about their experience in trying out workshops from other countries.
Thank you, Ali, for giving me the floor. I will share my screen. Okay, let me start with very few words about our organization. The Folklore Company of Barnabas is a non-governmental and non-profit organization which was established in 2002 in Barnabas, Attica, in Greece. And we establish and operate two museums, the Interactive Historical Folklore Museum, which was opened its doors in 2003, and also the European Museum of Bread, which was opened in 2005. So let's go now to the workshops. For the Living Heritage for All project, the Folklore Company of Barnabas tested, as many other partners, I think, the Bulgarian Martenitsas. In March 2022, on our premises in Barnabas, 15 people participated in the construction of the Bulgarian Martenitsa. It was a very nice experience. Our Bulgarian partners' description of the workshop was quite detailed and made the implementation very easy and fun. We started with a few words about the custom, the Bulgarian custom, the symbolism it has, and we would like to attract the participants' interest into that. We noticed that the participants liked the workshop very much. There was an interaction, a willingness to create, a collaborative spirit, and all these led to beautiful creations that then decorated various places in the museum. The result justified the efforts of the participants, and the Maternitsas they made were well made and very beautiful. There is also a video in our project's Instagram account with all the photographs. And here you can see some of the photos. Some of them we saw them before from Svetla's presentation. It was a really nice experience. We liked the Martenitsas very much, and our participants were really creative and wanted to learn more and more about this Bulgarian custom. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Anna, also for sharing your experience. Yeah, it's very interesting that Martenitsas, I think, became the most popular workshop, at least in in this partnership. I will tell later a few words about our Martenitsas workshop as well. Thank you. So now we give the floor to our colleagues from Pro Arbeit, Germany.
Hello, thank you. I will share my screen. So can you see it? Perfect.
We can see it, yes.
Perfect. Yes, we are from Pro Arbeit in Germany. I'm Sarah and I'm here with Grete, my colleague. And we are a public institution and acting as a job center since 2005 here in the country of Offenbach. The provision of benefits to support the livelihood of beneficiaries and their integration into the labor market are our main task. Just a quick information about who is Pro Arbeit. And I will give the floor to Grete, who had the opportunity to do the workshops.
Yes, hi, hi everyone. We as well decided to implement the culinary workshops. It's a well-known fact that cooking and eating together contributes to bonding and communication between all the participants, and it can bridge language barriers as well as make frontiers less existent. So we also took up the beetroot soup. It wasn't at all Christmas time, but still we tried to, we wanted to try that one out with the dumplings and the croquettes. So thank you to the Polish partners for having that as a workshop. We also tried the Greek cookies with the grape juice. That was super, super delicious. And we topped it off with the Cyprus coffee. We had two different workshops, both of them with two groups of migrant women. The one that you can see is our first workshop. The funny thing is that we had the same recipes for both days with very different outcomes. On our first day, we were in an education center and we had a fully equipped kitchen. As you can see here, we were guided by a trained cook, so we had all the professional support we needed. And we had the women in different groups. Each received either a recipe or a task setting the table. It was very dynamic, very loud, very fun. But the beetroot soup wasn't everyone's cup of tea. So that was a bit disappointing to us, but we tried. And on our second go, we had a new location and a new group of women. We had no professional on board, so to say, so I was a bit afraid of how it would work, but the women acted a lot more autonomously. They didn't practically need me, so I was just there to help out here and there, but other than that, they decided independently that they would be not making a soup, but instead a beetroot salad, because they wanted to try that one out. So I was like, yeah, okay, go ahead then. And we also had a Turkish woman who was attending, and she gladly took over the Cypriot coffee and she smashed it. It was really, really nice. So it was a very lively get together. We talked a lot about the home countries of the participants, how table table culture looks like. One of the most impressive facts was that the women were so delighted with the recipes and what they have conjured out of all the ingredients that they explicitly asked about the recipes and the instructions, and had the intent of cooking everything back home, since it was very different recipes from the ones that they normally cook for their families and their kids. So I think it was 2 very lovely days, and I myself enjoyed recreating different traditions from the other countries. So it was really great. Thank you all for that. Sarah, would you like to maybe tell them about what we're planning next?
Yes, we will finish our workshops, or the implementation of the workshops, next week, with the German tradition, folding napkins, and the table culture with our senior citizens. I think it's very cool that we can mix different age, different culture. So yes, we are very happy to do that next week.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sarah and Gretel, also for your sharing your experience. And yeah, one idea that you said, that also doing these workshops, it makes us discuss more our own culture. And yes, we're very happy to hear that this idea really worked, because in the beginning, when we thought about the project, yeah, the idea was that, for example, celebrate Christmas with Latvian traditions, then celebrate Easter with Greek cookies and so on. So we can, but of course, as you said, we don't have to even stick maybe to the correct time of the year. We can make these nice things any time of the year.
So true, yeah.
When we have inspiration. Thank you very much. Now we move to the next partner from Germany. So from ZIB, the floor is yours.
Hi, everybody. Can you see my a second? Can you see my screen now?
It's coming, Anna. Yes.
Great. Okay. Yes. So yeah, my name is Anna. Can you see me actually? Yeah. Okay. So yes, my name is Anna, and I'm here with Mariela. We are part of the SIP organization, Central for Interkulturelle Bildung und Arbeit, and we are located in Germany, in the northern part. As you could see, we are 2 organizations from Germany. And yes, we are located in Schleswig-Holstein, which is in the city of Ahrensburg. And our organization has been in the European program e-learning regions since 2003. Yes, this is our main castle here in our region, so you can see a little bit more of where we are at. And yes, we are a non-profit organization as well. Yes, our main goal in the workshops that we try was to support the inclusion of migrants, and also support them in the integration, and they can join better the labor market. And yeah, we try to provide the opportunity to socialize and to develop their skills through cultural heritage. Today, we will present 2 workshops that we tried. One was the Himeli from our partners from Latvia, and the other one was the Greek pasta, the Gouglis. And yeah, those were the 2 workshops. Was a very amazing experience to try those cultural heritage cooking workshops from our other countries. And yes, we will tell you more in detail afterwards. So yes, along the way, we did some different workshops. We wanted to shortly tell you about this one, which was the most interesting for us here locally. Mari, do you want to tell them?
Yeah, hello everybody, Mariela here. Well, I would like to introduce the last workshop we developed. It's about handcraft marine vintage bottles. Because in Germany is a country that is known, but we take care about the environmental, eco and bio. So this workshop is with recycle. We recycle bottles, that's called vintage bottles, And we inspired in the marine style because it's connected with our famous Hamburg port. Can you go this? Okay. The port of Hamburg inspires decoration of nautical themes. Now it's a trend, it's a fashion for decorations. And also it's a very nice to aesthetic interior for summer memories. You can put in your home, in your office. And yeah, with our Living Heritage for All project, we want to inspire creative, artistic, and yeah, with this activity team to achieve our common goal. Thank you.
Yes, among other countries. So I mean, we did other workshops related with cooking, but we will go now from this one. That is the Himeli. It looks really nice. I thought it was easy. It was not easy at all. I think we will need to try it again. I couldn't do it perfectly, and yeah, I have seen this when we went for our meeting in Latvia. I saw really nice styles, but yes, yeah, I think I need to try it again. But in general, it was a very nice and relaxing way to do something creative. And also, as we have seen, we can see Danny here trying to make the Himeli. It was a very harmonic way to do our workshop. Also, what we have know about this and what we tried in this workshop was that it helps you to organize the thoughts, the emotions. So it brings a lot of positive energy. And yes, it's a very, very beautiful and good energy way to express yourself and to do some Christmas decoration and decoration in general for your home or the Christmas tree. Now the Christmas coming. So yes, we did more like type of bracelets, how to do it with some small details. We did this at the same time with the Himeli. And we also wanted to show our experience with the Googlies. I would love to share a small video with you. I hope you can hear. Can you hear? Yes, and yeah, that experience was for us very grateful. The food was amazing. We did it step by step. The recipe was perfect, and yes, everybody was so happy with the outcome. How can I show? Yes, and in general, yes, our experience was really great with both workshops, and thank you so much for giving us the chance to try these new cultures and try new things with our team and with our people here.
Thank you, Anna, very much. Don't worry about puzzles. Also, from my experience, the first one is complicated, the second one is easier, and then it's easy. Last winter, I learned how to do it, and then I was making small puzzles during online meetings in the Christmas time.
Okay.
It's really relaxing, yeah, once you get to know how, and you try them with kids. It's also a good idea, because I have read that it helps kids to learn mathematics also, because you have to do the tri-dimensional figure. So it's a good thing for kids as well to do at school, these puzzles.
Yeah, we will do it again next time.
Thank you very much for sharing your experience. And now, our Polish partners, would you like to say a few words about your experience?
Of course, I'm always eager to talk. So hello, everyone. I'm Karolina and I'm from Poland, from Green Elephant Foundation. We exist since 2012 and we take care of lifelong learning, educational activities and career development and sharing cultural experiences as well. And today I would like to show you a very short presentations because I know that probably most of you are very tired and I will try not to be boring too much. But I know how you can fall asleep easily listening to some presentations. Nevertheless, I will try my best. So from Poland, we made 3 our own workshops, but I'm not going to talk about them because you can see all of them on our website and our Moodle and everywhere then you go with our Living Heritage project. So I would like to share with you our experience about Googlies, about Greek pasta that we've made. And the second, because I'm very bad at technology, but I will try here. Let's try. Or not.
Carolina, we see all your screen, so you maybe put it
do
full
not
screen and then
hear
we'll
you
see
at all.
better.
Can you hear me? Can you nod? Like
Yes, yes, we do hear
okay,
you.
because I don't hear you completely. So that it's my turn. Okay, so we made a Polish Greek experience about Googlies and traditional Greek pasta by Polish people, and that was very intense experience because that's me on the screen, but without makeup. So sorry for that. So that's a traditional Greek pasta, and we had a great fun doing it because you know we have a very similar thing in Poland, and it's called kopytka, but we make it from flour and from potatoes. So that was a little bit like a different alternative to our kopytka. So that was extraordinary Greek experience. So we could feel a little bit like a piece of Greece in Polish house. We invited our friends and our co-workers and the people who were interested to share this experience, because you know we advertise it as we are going to make Greek kopytka and we are going to describe the results and we are going to share the experiences to see which is better. So we got extra view on kopytka and we touched different culture with our tongues, because that was, you know, cheese and olive oil and all of that stuff. And, you know, we felt like having a holiday in Greece, because combining all of the ingredients and having fun and all of these things, that was really, really nice. I have some photos to show you how we make it, how we did it, and all of the things here we had to have them written because we couldn't remember the instructions, but thanks to our Greek partners we had everything clear. So here you can see the photos, and when we were in Greece last time, we also did Googlies, and I can honestly tell you that we did a pretty good job with this one. Yeah, so that's us. And I also have the short video to show you about the process. Can you hear the sound?
No.
No, you don't hear the sound. Without sound, never mind. Music is not important here, but just for you to see how we did it. It wasn't very easy at the very beginning, but we did better than this. Because we had experience with Kopytka, so they may look a little bit similar to Kopytka, not to Googlies, because they differ a bit from the things that we did in Greece last time. But that's the process of learning. Now we can improve. And we didn't have this cheese on the letter M. I don't remember the name, so we used feta, but it was equally good. Yeah, so that's our workshop, and for us it was really really nice experience to touch Greece a bit in our Polish houses. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Caroline, also for your sharing your experience. And exactly that was the idea of the project, to have a piece of another country at your home. So to conclude our webinar today, I will share a few slides from a piece of Bulgaria that we had in Latvia. So yes, we were one of the partners who tried the most popular workshop during this project. So we also did Bulgarian Martinici, and we made them in a small village in Latgale, so it's northeast Latvia, together with children. Here you can see some more pictures from our process of working, and kids were very excited, very interested why Bulgarians make these little dolls, what's the purpose, when do they do it. Also, they were asking, so do we have something similar in Latvia? So in Latvia, we don't have exactly a doll like this, but we make doll from different fabrics. Also, we have make fabric dolls, as I suppose most of the countries, also I know in Greece, they make similar dolls. So we had a very nice, very interesting experience. Kids were very creative, as you also can see from the results. We had very different Martinitsas, very creatively made. None was like the other. And yeah, we enjoyed it very much. We did it also in spring, so was about the right time when it's done also in Bulgaria. And we hope to try out more of the workshops also after finalizing the project. So to all of those who have managed to stay until the end of our workshop, now is the time when you can ask us some questions or give some comments. Although I think we have been speaking quite a lot, so the idea should be quite clear how you can use the results of the project, and we really hope that also other organizations will do that. And we also encourage all the partners to send out to inform as much other organizations as possible, of course, when the translations are ready, that such a material has been published and can be used individually, by groups, and so on. Really, we see a big potential in this result to be used after the project as well. Anything to add, dear partners? So I think we are already over the planned time. So thank you everyone for participating and for all those who managed to stay until the end of the workshop. And the workshop will be published on Facebook and also on our training platform. So it will be available as well.